this flow today is going to focus on stretching and strengthening the side body. There's some transitions that I will be showing the mechanics of it at the end of this video, so if you'd like to, before you get started, just scrub towards the end and watch the mechanics of the feet. If not, let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so let's start standing with blocks at the top of our mat at their highest level and begin in mountain pose, Tadasana. Roll your shoulders back and down, stand up tall through the crown of the head, bring your palms together, take 3 deep inhales and exhales right here, grounding yourself into your own body. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the nose. 2 more times, inhale through the nose, exhale, and inhale again. Exhale. Inhale, reach your hands up over your head. Feel free to look up if you like. Exhale, pull forward all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Stretch out your hamstrings and your back. Exhale, fold. Take your left foot, step it all the way back. Lower your left knee to the ground. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your hands. Then center hips forward as you pull your tailbone down. Exhale, fold forward, pull your hips back, hamstring stretch, flex your toes. Inhale, send your hips forward, pick up your right hand, place it on the inside of your right foot for lizard pose. In lizard pose, go ahead, roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Just get used to the sensation of pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Pull your right hip back as you send your left hip forward. You'll feel a stretch in the left hip as the ribs pull away from the hip, and you'll feel a stretch at the back of your right hip. Now take your right hand, place your right hand onto your knee, and then keep twisting. If your neck feels fine, look over your right shoulder. Come back to the center line. Pull your right knee back in, tuck your left toes under, push off the left foot, forward fold, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Let's do the other side. Right leg steps all the way back, lower your right knee to the floor, untuck your right toes. Send your hips forward, pull your tailbone down, reach your hands up. Crescent moon. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, pull your hips back, flex your left toes, stretch out your hamstring. Good. Inhale, bring your hips forward, pick up your left hand, place it on the inside of your left foot, heel toe your left foot out. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Again, just get used to that sensation of keeping your foot in flexion and feeling the edge of your foot pressing into the ground. Now start rotating your right hip towards the left heel and pull your left hip back as you soften into the right hip. Feel your right wrist pulling out of your hip, and then take your left hand onto your knee. You can look straight forward in the direction of your left knee, or if your neck allows, look over your left shoulder and keep that rotation going. Feel the stretch through the right side of your body and also in the back of the left hip. Exhale, bring yourself back to the center, pull your left knee in, place the sole of your left foot back onto the ground, tuck your right toes under, push off the right foot, forward fold, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold, reverse swan, arms sweep out and up, thumbs to the heart. We'll do 3 sun salutations right here. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your feet out to plank pose. Shift your chest forward. Squeeze your elbows in, lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale. Roll your shoulders back and down, push into the ground, thighs off the mat, upward facing dog. Pubic bone rolls into the navel, tuck your toes under or roll right over your toes, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Good, right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward. Half lift, exhale, hold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up, thumbs to the heart. 2 more salutations. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. I love doing sun salutations in the beginning. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank is next, step it back. Sun salutations warms up the whole body. Shift your chest forward, hug your elbows in chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your chest up. It even warms up your hands and feet, ankles and wrists. Downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. 3rd salutation. Inhale. Here's that nice back bend and the heart opener and hip opener. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank is next, step it back. This flexion in the feet helps warm up the fascia in the soles of your feet. Chaturanga, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, scoop your chest up, up dog. The flexion in the wrist, get the arms and the wrists and hands ready for your practice. Downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Half lift, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. All right, going more into the side body. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Now reach for your blocks. Place your blocks right underneath your shoulders. Pick up your right foot and step it behind your left foot. Notice how my legs are straight and my ankles are crossing. Walk your blocks so that you're centered right over your ankles. Deep inhale. Exhale, walk towards the left side of your mat. And now lean into the right hip as you stretch the right hand forward. You'll feel a stretch through the side of your right leg. Good, bring it back to the center and then walk yourself to the center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your ankles crossed. Reverse swan. Now interlace your fingers, lift up through the index fingers. Anchor into the right heel and stretch to the left. Keep pushing your right hip towards the right side as you reach to the left. Come back to the center. Exhale, fold forward, connect your hands to the blocks. Uncross your right ankle. Now pick up your left foot, place it behind your right ankle. Center your hips over your heels. Good, and now walk yourself over to the right side of your mat. Pull your left hip towards the left side and walk your left hand. Feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Try to keep your legs straight and your feet are planted firmly into the floor. Walk yourself all the way to the center. Inhale, hands sweep up, interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, stretch up through the index fingers, now bend to the right and send your hips to the left. Keep your feet anchored. This is a very sneaky way to get a balancing pose put in also. and then come back to the center. Exhale, fold forward, and then uncross the left leg. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. Going more into the side body. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Now reach for your blocks. Place your blocks right underneath your shoulders. Pick up your right foot and step it behind your left foot. Notice how my legs are straight and my ankles are crossing. Walk your blocks so that you're centered right over your ankles. Deep inhale. Exhale, walk towards the left side of your mat. And now lean into the right hip as you stretch the right hand forward. You'll feel a stretch through the side of your right leg. Good, bring it back to the center and then walk yourself to the center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your ankles crossed. Reverse swan. Now interlace your fingers, lift up through the index fingers. Anchor into the right heel and stretch to the left. Keep pushing your right hip towards the right side as you reach to the left. Come back to the center. Exhale, fold forward, connect your hands to the blocks. Uncross your right ankle. Now pick up your left foot, place it behind your right ankle. Center your hips over your heels. Good, and now walk yourself over to the right side of your mat. Pull your left hip towards the left side and walk your left hand. Feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Try to keep your legs straight and your feet are planted firmly into the floor. Walk yourself all the way to the center. Inhale, hands sweep up, interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, stretch up through the index fingers, now bend to the right and send your hips to the left. Keep your feet anchored. This is a very sneaky way to get a balancing pose put in also. And then come back to the center, exhale, fold forward, and then uncross the left leg. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, flat back. Step it out to plank. Shift your legs back, your shoulders over your wrists. Let's rotate to the outside of the left foot, inside right foot. Feel the side of your feet pressing into the floor. Your shoulders are still over your wrists. Now keep your toes in flexion. Lift your toes, your heels up, and now rotate. Keeping your feet in flexion, press into the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge left. Shoulders are still over the wrists. Press from the bottom hip. Come back to the center. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to the sky, stretch it up. Deep inhale, exhale, pull the right knee in. Step it to the left side. So twist your hips now, extend your right foot to the left side of your mat. Press into the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge left. Reach up, fall in triangle. Press from the bottom hip. Watch how my feet are still in flexion and I'm on the edges of my feet. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand back down, right foot to the sky. And now exhale, take your right foot, step it to the outside of your right hand. Stay here. Now lower down onto your elbows and then roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Good. Take your right foot, stretch it back. Use your right hand to support as you lift yourself up into a side forearm plank. Hold right here. Now take your right hand, line it up with your left elbow, rotate, and now side plank. Bring your hands to plank pose. chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Take the left foot, stretch it up. Exhale, pull the left knee in. Twist at the waistline. Extend your left foot out. Outer edge left foot, inner edge right foot. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, take your right hand back to the floor. Left foot to the sky. Stretch it up. Three-legged. Now lizard pose. Take your left foot, step it to the outside of your left hand. Stay on your right toes, lower down onto your elbows. From here, roll to the outer edge of your right foot. See how my right foot is still in flexion. Press into the right elbow and the outer edge of the right foot. Left hand supports your body as you pick your left foot up, stack it on top of the right foot. Stay here. You can keep your hand on the floor for stability, or if you'd like to explore, side forearm plank. Press from the bottom hip. Look how my feet are in flexion. Good. Now take your left hand, line it up with your right elbow. Rotate onto your toes. Come up, plank. Good. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Half lift and fold. Reverse swan, arm sweep out and up. Thumbs to the heart. Okay, the transitions are going to become more complex. Just stay with me. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. If you keep going consistently, then what is hard will become easy. Let's get started. Or let's get going. Inhale, hands reach over your head. Exhale, swan dive fold. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step it out to plank. Shift your chest forward. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Press yourself up into Sphinx pose. And then in Sphinx pose, take your right foot, slide it up the left leg. Squeeze your right butt cheek and press your right foot into your left inner thigh. Tuck your left toes under, engage your quads, watch and feel your left knee lift off the mat. Now press into your elbows and press into the balls of the left foot, lift up, forearm plank tree. Now roll to the outer edge of your left foot for forearm plank. You can keep your hand here for stability, or you can reach your hand up. Now we're transitioning to side plank. Take your right hand, place it next to the left elbow. The right leg will stay in tree. Rotate all the way around. Now roll to the inner edge of your left foot, and then inhale, press up from the bottom hip. Extend your right leg forward, fallen triangle, and then exhale, place your left hand onto the floor, lift your foot up to the sky. Pull your right knee in, cartwheel open, warrior two. Now for a side balance. Shift your weight forward. We're going for side angle first. Take your right elbow to your knee, stretch your left hand up and over. Stay here, or next option is to take your right hand, reach for the block, and then inhale, half moon. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Skandasana, hands to the heart, and then lunge to the back. Walk to the front for lizard pose, and then step your right foot back, plank pose. Shift your chest forward, chaturanga, all the way down. Untuck your toes, bring yourself up, Sphinx pose. Other side, slide your left leg, left foot up the right leg, tree pose in Sphinx. Tuck your right toes under, engage your right quad. Push into the right heel and into the elbows to lift up, forearm plank tree. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Stay here or press from the bottom hip and lift your left hand up. Keep your leg in tree pose. Take your left hand, line it up with the right elbow. Rotate all the way around. Keep your right foot in flexion. Press from the bottom hip. Inhale. Exhale, extend the left leg, fall in triangle. Take your right hand, place it onto the floor, and then the left foot to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, pull the leg in, step it between your hands. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Side angle is next. Elbow to the knee, right hand up and over. Stay here or take your left hand and reach for the block. Inhale, half moon. Press up from the bottom hip. Keep your floating leg engaged. Good. Warrior two is next. Take your foot to the back of the mat. Come back up, warrior two. Hands in Skandasana. Lunge to the back. Lizard is next. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Plank is next. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms to be bowed up. Thumbs to the heart. Inhale, hands reach up over your head. Exhale, sweep it out, swan dive, hold forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank, step it back. Shift your chest forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your chest up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to the sky, stretch it up nice and tall. Exhale, pull the right knee in, step it between your hands. Warrior two is next. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Half moon is next. So from side angle, reach your right hand to the block. Inhale, lift and press up from the bottom hip. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Hands to the heart, Skandasana. Shift your weight forward into lizard pose. Hi, baby. Lower down onto your elbows and take your left foot, roll to the outer edge of your left foot for tree plank. Inhale. Exhale, right hand next to the left elbow. Rotate all the way around for tree. Side plank. Extend your foot out. Fall in triangle. Moving into warrior three. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Pick up your left foot to the top left corner of your mat. Inhale, warrior three. Good. Cartwheel open, warrior two. And then bring it back down. Bring your left knee. Plank is next. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot to the sky, stretch it up. Left foot steps between your hands. Warrior two is next. Cartwheel open, warrior two. From our side angle, reach your right hand up and over. Option to go into half moon. Hand to the block, press from the bottom hip and lift in half moon. Every limb stretching in opposite directions. Back to warrior two. Beautiful. All right, everyone, Skandasana, hands to the heart, and lunge to the back. Lizard pose is next. Walk yourself to lizard. Immediately go down onto your elbows, roll to the outer edge of the right foot, and stack your left foot onto the right for forearm tree. Side plank. Left hand on the floor, rotate, and inhale, lift. Use your left butt cheek to pull that knee back. Extend your foot forward, fall in triangle. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Warrior three is next. Pick up your right foot, place it on the front right corner of your mat. And then inhale, lift the left leg and hold. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then cartwheel, warrior 2. Open your hands, frame your right foot, step your foot out, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Lower your knees down to the ground, pull your hips back to your heels, child's pose. Inhale, come up into tabletop pose. Sweep your feet out to one side, lower your hips in the other direction, and let's come into an easy seat. So an easy seat, we did a lot of work on the side body, so we're gonna cool down and bring all of those muscles back home. So we did a lot of flexion and rotating the hips outward. So now we're gonna do double pigeon so that we can bring in all those muscles back to the center line. So let's start with the right leg first. I'm going to mirror you for this one. So right leg, line your right leg up parallel to the top of your mat. Then take your left ankle, stack it on top of the right knee. Make sure your joints are stacked on top of each other. Hands are behind you. Roll your shoulders back and down. Hold right here. If this feels fine, with a flat back, hinge forward. And then if this feels fine, walk your hands forward and go to a forward fold in double pigeon. Wherever you are, take 3 breaths, releasing any tension and tightness that you feel in your hips, maybe even your lower back. Inhale, come up. Hands are behind your hips, uncross your legs, windshield wipe your knees side to side, and then we'll do the other side. Take your take your left leg, place it to the front, and now take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Hands are behind you, lift up tall with the flat back, and then maintain the flat back, hinge forward. Stay here or take your elbows and rest them on your shins, and then hold and breathe into the tight places. Release the stretch, walk your hands back, uncross your legs, windshield wipe your knees side to side. And now, make sure your head lands on the ground when you take yourself all the way down into Shavasana, resting your arms down by your side, your feet at the bottom of your mat. And now you have absolutely nothing left to do. If time permits, please push pause on your phone or computer and set the timer for 3 minutes and allow yourself to hold Shavasana for 3 minutes. Next, inhale, stretch and reach your hands to the top of your mat. And stretch and reach your toes to the bottom. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Pull your elbows in, slide your heels in. Rock your knees side to side. And now roll to whichever side feels stable. Pause there. Allow your spine to adjust. And now connect your hands to the ground. Guide yourself up to a seated pose. From seated, please bring your palms together and rest your thumbs at your brow. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. May your mind be filled with peace. Thumbs to your lips. Inhale. Exhale. May your speech be filled with peace. Thumbs to your heart. Deep inhale. Let it go. May your heart be filled with peace. I invite you to join me in the sound of Om. or please feel free to rest in the vibration of my voice. Inhale for the O. Inhale and exhale. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Om Shanti. Thank you very much. Welcome to the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste. So just to address the mechanics of the feet, in yoga, the feet are in mountain pose. And when the feet are in mountain pose, there is a strong foundation. And when you're doing side plank, it's very helpful to keep your feet in this mountain pose position. It gives your body the stability that it needs to hold in a horizontal side position. So notice how my feet are like this in mountain pose. And then when you go into side plank, the mechanics is you take your feet and they're in mountain pose still, if you can see that. Then to go into side plank, first practice with the inner seam of the front foot and then the outer seam of the back foot. And then take your front foot and stack it on top. And then you're like in mountain pose but sideways. Then to rotate from one side to the other, keep your feet in flexion and then just bring your foot into mountain. Then keep your feet in flexion and rotate to the other side. So if you want to practice this transition, this is so healthy for your feet. It keeps the fascia in your feet supple and the muscles strong, and it brings movement into the joints in your feet, which helps your feet stay healthy. And when your feet are healthy, everything else just grows from that strong foundation. So if you have any questions about the mechanics of the feet, please comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And if I don't have the answer, I'll be more than happy to find the answer for you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.